ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो ॐ महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ यैर्मे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मयोगविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण वेदान्तयोगदर्शनज्ञान साधनद्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थम् अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिकप्रगति एकता पुरोभित्यर्थं ये अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापने निष्ठिता अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थम् अनेक शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शनशास्त्रस्य व्यासभाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अतः श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रं तृतीय पादं विभूति पादं सूत्राणि। Please chant the first 8 sutras which we have studied. 9th also we have done. Let us do the 10th. देशबन्धः चित्तस्य धारणा तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानता ध्यानं तदेव अर्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यम् इव समाधिः त्रयम् एकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरंगं निर्बीजस्य व्युत्थान निरोध संस्कारयोः अभिभव प्रादुर्भावौ निरोध क्षणः चित्त अन्वयः निरोध परिणामः. Friends, this nirodha parinama is what wherein we use the samyamita chitta for the samprajnata samadhi abhyasa which increases the nirodha samskaras on our chitta, which in turn reduce or neutralize the vyuthana samskaras in our chitta. So chitta is called as dharmi. Chitta has got two possible dharmas. Which dharma of these two we allow to express, those expresses, those things will express, giving us consequent results. One is that the Vyuthana dharma. Vyuthana samskaras are there as the dharmas of chitta. If they are alone, all the time mind is in kshipta moda vikshipta bhumika. Kshipta vikshipta bhumika. Continuously, the millions of thoughts keep on surging on the chitta. Identifying with those vrutthis, we losing our identity of our own essential self, live as a conditional jiva. Again, ragadi malaihi doshaihi akrushyamanaha. Whole samsara happens like that. But we have jnanam. But jnana is not liberating anyone in that way. The ultimate Atma Jnana, when we stick to it and when we practice Sakshi Bhava, the Vedantic method, that gives moksha. But here, same moksha of Atmanubhuti only is being aimed at. But how? By removing those Vithana samskaras upsurge by the increase of the Nirodha samskar. तो उसको इन लेमैन्स लैंग्वेज समझना है तो ये है कि चित्त है. डज इट मीन दैट it should have thousands of samskaras all the time or vrutthis all the time as we have now? isn't it? Like, घर में क्रिकेट बैट बॉल है, डज इट मीन 24 घंटे खेलो? किचन में इतना सामान है, डज इट मीन हमेशा खाना बनाते हुए खाओ? और टीवी है, डज में 24 घंटे टीवी देखते जाओ? और सेल फोन है तो लगातार उस पे लगे रहो? और पीपल आर देयर, देखो बातें करते रहो? और ये बिस्तरा है तो गो ऑन स्लीपिंग 24 घंटे? कोई जरूरत नहीं है ना? फ्रेंड्स है तो लगातार मिलते जाओ, पैसे है तो खर्च करते रहो. So the chitta hai, does it mean that it should have always the vrittis in it? How many exams we gave to understand it? And if one is engaging in so many things because they are there, he is always disturbed. His life is never at ease or peace. But the other one who is matured to know the importance of each of them and then gives that much time to them and also reserves his freedom to relax. हाँ, मैं ये काम ज़रूरी करता हूँ, 9 बज गया रात को, हॉल बंद, 9:30 तक बिस्तरा, सो गया, फिर 4 बजे आई गेट अप. How wonderful that person's life outside. In the same way, we in the chitta go on creating out of our ignorance the vyuthana samskara so much that continuously the chitta is khad 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 khad. It's going on projecting the vrittis. 80%, 90% of them are of those things of which we have neither relation nor any benefit nor required at all. Isn't it? We have to reject it. Again, further, the same common sense examples. In our life, so many people are there in our contacts, not required. It is a headache, remove them. In our house, so many objects are there, not required, remove them. In our daily routine, so many activities we have added, not required, remove them. In the same way, the unwantedly, the number of thoughts that are surging in our mind, they are not required, they have to be uprooted. How do we uproot them? By not allowing the Vitthana samskaras to increase. What is the antidote for it? Nirodha samskar ko badana. The Nirodha samskara improvement to remove the Vitthana samskara is just like the same example I am giving, not the same thing, like a lazy fellow. A lazy fellow doesn't want to do anything. वो ना कुछ करता ही है, कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता इसलिए. But without that laziness, the intellectually understood thing that these many activities, thoughts are not required. In this way, we can reduce the Vyuthana samskara, we can love the Nirodha samskara. Not required, that's it. Then that Nirodha samskara is developed through this Sampragnata Samadhi. संयमित चित्त हो गया, then जहाँ काम जरूरत है चित्त is attending, otherwise it is taking the name of Lord gungunatava slowly. There are no tensions, anxieties. That is the meaning of nirodha parinama of the samyama chitta. So vyuthana nirodha samskarayoho abhibhava pradurbhava, which is natural among them, nirodakshana chitta anvayaha. So the more and more nirodha are there in the chitta, it is relaxed, it is cool. It is not restless because of the vyuthana samskara, hundreds and thousands of them. This is called nirodha parinama. So yesterday we were trying to say one more thing. It is that Narayana. mm, mm, mm. Once we again stop that nirodha samskara abhyasa, we give again chance for the Vyuthana Samskara to increase again by the habit of the Chitta or using of the Indriyas by collecting the things or perceptions of the world. More and more, the Vyuthana Vasanas can be created. Again, those create the Vrutthis, identifying with them, again we suffer as a samsari. Therefore, maintain always the Nirodha Samskara quantity more than that of Utthana. Then what is the result of it? Is in the 10th sutra we have seen samskara matranam eva atra parinamaha ekasya dharminaha chittasya iti. This is what is intended. Chitta has got two dharmas. It is a dharmi. In that Nirodha परिणाम में क्या है? व्युत्थान संस्कार, निरोध संस्कार में we are giving importance to nirodha samskar. As we said yesterday, the one in whose chitta nirodha samskaras are more, therefore vyuttana are less. If he is a poet, he will write a great poem. It clicks to him, all the themes and subject language. If he is a singer, he will sing so melodiously. Isn't it? If he is a cooking kana, he is the best way he makes it. If he is talking to someone, he will talk to that person so 100% perfectly that the listener becomes fulfilled. Why so many Vittana samskaras of distracting nature? They are not in him because he is in the Nirodha samskara mood or mode all the time. In that, what's happening? Unnecessarily, the chitta vrittis are not gurgling out. उसका अभ्यास करना पड़ता है. That is what is the samyama chitta should do. क्या है उसका भी और प्रैक्टिकली देखा जाए. वी आर बिकमिंग अवेयर ऑफ द थॉट्स and we are aware, becoming aware that they are not required. So we are going on entertaining the thought that they are not required, not required. After some time, not required thought is not required. Then the not required thoughts stop coming. That is called as Nirodha Samskara growing. Such person when he is there in a dining table, 34 items are there. He just browse through them, what is required for him. He takes it and eats and keeps that. It has ice cream, हो गया खत्म. If the one who is not with Nirodha Samskara, Vittana hai zyada mano, how I can eat 34 items, but which is tasty in that. But this is tasty, but I can't eat more because not good for my health. Other thing is suggested, but I don't like it. See how many Vittana Samskara in him. So he'll end up in eating more or eating less or eating wrong food. But Nirodha Samskar wala exactly browses through, decides without any ambiguity, he enjoys. Same example like go to hotel. मेन्यू कार्ड देखा, कॉस्ट भी देखा और आइटम्स देखे, 2 मिनट में ऑर्डर कर दी, 10 मिनट में आ गया, 10 मिनट खाए निकल गए. अदर फेलो 10 टाइम द बेरर वेटर हैज टू कम. अभी हमने डिसाइड नहीं किया क्या खाना है बिकॉज इतने वित्तान संस्कार है. You can see how the life becomes because of Nirodha Samskara to the point and restful without tension and anxiety. And when the Vyuthana are so many, everything is anxious about. The 3 ways of living in which 2 are extremes. One extreme is what? लड़की का उम्र 10 साल but still he is worried about अरे इसकी शादी करनी. One extreme. अदर एक्सट्रीम इज व्हाट? लड़की का उम्र 32 साल अभी भी सोचना ही शुरू नहीं किया कि व्हेन टू गेट हर मैरिड. अदर एक्सट्रीम ऑफ इररिस्पांसिबिलिटी. बट द मिडिल पाथ, द करेक्ट वन इज व्हाट? 10 साल है ना, लेट अस स्टडी. 15 साल हो गया, लेट अस हर गो टू स्कूल. 18 हो गया, गो टू कॉलेज. 22 हो गया, नो इट इज राइट टाइम फॉर हर गेटिंग मैरिड. देखो देखो, दिस कॉल्ड एज जिनका निरोध संस्कार पक्का है. तो every activity left to itself, the chitta misguided and misled by the senses and all, so many vitthana samskara khamakha. Main point is what? Not required, and we justify that also. Very funny it is. Now when this is maintained for long time, what is maintained? Outer Bahiranga sadhanas are intact, 5 of them. The Antaranga sadhanas are mastered. Samyama Chitta used it for Sampragnata Samadhi. And with that, we are doing the Nirodha Samskara Utpatti more and more, which is nullifying the Vittana Samskara. What it leads to? The 10th mantra we have seen. Tasya Prashantavahita Samskarat. So, it is what? Nirodha Samskarat means Nirodha Samskara Abhyasa Patavapekshaya. When the Abhyasa is very patu, patu means very firm and strong. What Abhyasa is very patu? Nirodha Samskara ko badhane wala. Nirodha Samskara Abhyasa Patavapeksha. What will happen? Chittasya prashantavayisa chittasya bhavati. Ah, just to feel that and desire for it. In our next few months or a year's time, let us aim at this. We are doing maximum things and we are doing best of the things in all those maximum things, and all those maximum best things we are doing with absolute prashantata at ease. Do you know why people with peace do more works, or those people do more works, they are more peaceful, and people like us who are peaceless or disturbed and restless, they do nothing. You know, the wife or the woman homemaker, peaceful she is. That's why itne khane ki cheez banana, so many she does it. If one is restless, you can't do anything. So that prashanta vahita, through increasing the nirodha samskara by reducing unnecessary vittana, we have to do. I was really interested yesterday, so joyful, surprised to see our finance minister in the Bombay local train, Ghatkopar to Dadar or somewhere, I don't know what lane there. She was talking to their co-traveler, they're taking selfie. अरे finance minister of a country of 140 crore आबादी, just now the budget present किया. I was just surprised to see her prashant vahita chittasya. Which is great, no? In simple that woman in that local train traveling, it is not an ordinary thing. Chittasya prashant vahita. And I was surprised to see our Indian one cricketer also, Bharat Ratna. आराम से उतरा गाड़ी से, may I play with you? He said, badly, cricket. He was playing in Jammu Kashmir. These are the people live in front of us to give us examples of what we are studying in our Shastra. That's why we quote. Only to say that it is possible for us also, we also have to make it possible. We can see in Gurudev also the deep prashanti, from where the vigorous plannings for doing so many things to achieve so many things for the world in minimum time. Prashanta Vahita. You can see our Prime Minister also and all. Adi Shankara's Prashanta Vahita. How many things he accomplished. भगवान व्यासा's प्रशांतता. हमको ये समझना है. Why there is unnecessary Vyuttana Samskar? No need. But all of that has been made as a habit for us because of the wrong way of living. Now let us become a Ashtanga yogi, and through that Samyama, Bahiranga Antaranga karke, through that Sampragnata, through that Nirodha Samskara increased, Yuttana reduced, life is Prashanta. Life is Prashanta doesn't mean irresponsible, lazy, or non-dynamic, non-active, not doing anything. No. He is more active, dynamic, productive than the restless fellow. But there is no unnecessary Vyuttana Samskara expressing the Vyuttana of the unwanted Vrutthis. Is very clear. There are some officers in some big firms and companies. Hundreds of files come to them of various natured. Nature, various गरिमा भी उनका है, सबको अटेंड करते रहते. One of the example is the accounts departments in the offices. वेराइटी ऑफ द थिंग्स ले आ गए. कोई पेंशन के लिए आ रहा है, कोई जीपीएफ का लोन मांगने आ रहा है ना, कोई और दूसरा लोन मांग रहा है, किसी का सैलरी हाइक करनी है ना, किसी को टीएडी है, कोई सस्पेंडेड है, कोई एलटीसी देना है. दैट अकाउंट्स डिपार्टमेंट एग्जाम्पल, ईच केस इज डिफरेंट एंड यू कांट जस्ट डिसाइड इट. somebody might have applied, आप ऐसे थोड़ा सा एक्शन करोगे. what the rule says, how much it is eligible. It's a big thing it is. You are eligible for second class, but you have traveled for the first class. So you have to calculate the difference and only sanction that much amount. अब वो लोग इतना प्रशांत होकर इतने चीजें करते रहते. Another example is of medical shop. I'm a chemist का 100 पेशेंट पर्ची ले आते हैं with different diseases. 10,000 medicine they are kept in different bed alag alag. So you should remember and get and give it. See the Prashant Vahita in his mind. There is Prashant Vahita in a गोलगप्पे वाला and चाट वाला 4 लगा चाट लगाया उसने. Prashant Vahita, each one asking, one giving. In our Indian system, in this on the road, जो सुबह का नाश्ता होता है ना, especially in South, you can see people stopped making खाना nowadays. तो especially today Sunday, Saturday, वहाँ जाओ ना 7:30-8 बजे से भीड़ लगती वहाँ. दसों आइटम है लोग दसों मांगते हैं बट दो 7-8 पीपल सो फास्ट इन डूइंग द वर्क. कोई इडली मांग रहे, कोई वड़ा मांग रहे, इडली वड़ा दोनों मिला के मांग रहे, कोई डोसा, कोई प्लेन डोसा, कोई मसाला, कोई पनीर. दे डू द वर्क विगरसली आउटसाइड. प्रशांत वाहिता इनसाइड. Like a driver in a very busy road also. He will have to apply clutch, brake, everything so to safely drive. That he can do only inside his Prashant. This way Yoga Darshanam teaches us the necessity of this one. Done? We have seen it. Now comes next one, the Samadhi Parinamaha, the effect on the Samadhi sadhana of this Samyama Chitta. This is the 11th sutra. Let us chant it. Sarvarthata ekagratayoho kshayodayo chittasya samadhi parinamaha. सर्वार्थता एकाग्रतयोः क्षयोदयौ चित्तस्य समाधिपरिणामः. सर्वार्थता एकाग्रतयोः क्षयोदयौ चित्तस्य समाधिपरिणामः. देखो, it is little like the earlier one but little difference in it. Earlier was vyuthana, so many, nirodha, absolutely quietening. Here almost same but थोड़ा सा additional thing क्या है कि सर्वार्थता and ekagra, isn't it? Sarvarthata means what? Becoming aware of so many thoughts at one time or generating so many thoughts at one time. Another possibility is there which we have to make it is what? Ekagrata, isn't it? We have the three bhumikas of the chitta vrutthis. One is the shunya bhumika where we are in sleep. Other is the sarvarthata bhumika that we are confused about so many things. Third is ekagrata bhumika where we are aware what has to be done and only that we are focusing on. Other than these three, the fourth one is our own goal called as niruddhata. The earlier sutra said nirodha is temporary, not the ultimate. Ultimate niruddha is when through the sampragnata, viveka khyati, paravairagya, asampragnata yoga, complete samskara removal, the vritti nirodha, then we come to the atmanumuti. That is final nirodha. वो यहाँ बात कर रहे, मतलब उसको पीछे बैकग्राउंड में रखा. So I have my chitta. One is chitta ultimate nirodha sthiti called as swarupa pratishtha kaivalyam, which is the purpose of whole yoga darshanam. Second is what? Shunya vritti, that is in Nidra. Third is what? The Sarva Arthata of the Chitta, having 100 thoughts at one time, confused what to do, what not to do. The fourth one is Ekagrata. Okay? So here, the Sarva Arthata, Ekagrata, ये दोनों चीजें लेकर, what is the meaning of Samadhi is explained to us, and this Samadhi Parinama is a Parinama of this Samyama Chitta. Samyama Chitta को अप्लाई करके निरोध वृत्तियों को संस्कारों को बढ़ाकर व्युत्थान संस्कार कम करके जीवन को प्रशांत वाहिता बनाओ. That was the earlier two sutras. This sutra and the next one what says, using the Samyama Chitta, come to Ekagra Bhumika and keep on accomplishing your works by freeing yourself from Sarvarthata. So what is Sarvarthata? What is Ekagra Chitta, Ekagrata? What is the meaning of Ekagra Parinama? How this Samyama Chitta helps in the achievement of this? This will be the Bhashya for this sutra. We will see it little detailedly tomorrow. Then we see another one, Ekagrata Parinama. ये हो गया समाधि परिणाम. After this is done, then the summary of everything. Slowly we go to the Samyama Chitta's variety of the Siddhis that whole Padam is going to explain as an encouragement and inspiration. Okay. Wonderful is this Yoga Darshanam by God's grace. We are just going through to remove the inhibitions, hesitations regarding it with more Shraddha, like Upanishads, when we are committed to study, many revelations, inspirations, guidances will come to us. God bless all of us. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see this.